This video will give you the answer and solution to why the only people that compliment your physique is other dudes and maybe your grandma.
You need the pretty boy physique. And the thing is, you might actually already have it, but just aren't presenting it in the right way, which we'll get into near the end of the video.
But first, let's understand what it is and what it actually requires. The pretty boy physique is the perfect mix of being lean, aesthetic, and athletic. These are the physiques of the main character in any romance Netflix series. The good news is these physiques are actually pretty easy to get.
You see, the information within this video will actually yield you better results with women and general appeal than the classic steroid-fueled dirty bulk physique that most people chase at the start.
There are only 5 pillars that you need to understand to unlock the pretty boy physique.
So for pillar number 1, we want to reduce water retention and inflammation. See, high sodium and high carb diets can actually make you hold water underneath the skin, especially within your face and your stomach. And so this obviously makes your waist look thicker than it really has to be, even if you have low body fat.
Yeah, this will by far change the game for you, and it did for our client Rory, who is, like, no joke, a male model now. He literally had 2 months to get as lean, aesthetic, and attractive as possible, and he came to us and said, what the fuck do I do? And we put him on the keto diet, and it fucking worked. And then we saw the results he got and said, fuck, we gotta do this shit too. And then, I mean, this was the results that we got.
So if this is what's actually holding you back from getting the pretty boy physique, here's how to fix it. Cut out processed junk and sugar. This is by far the biggest culprit for water retention and inflammation. It's just simple little trips to McDonald's or KFC that could be ruining your entire physique and the general appeal and aesthetics of it. Start eating clean, only whole foods.
And we already talked about this, but go keto or at least low carb. When you drop the carbs, your body flushes out excess water, which gives you that more dry and aesthetic look.
Next would just be hydration and electrolytes. You see, when you drink more water, you actually hold on to less water, contrary to popular belief. So I'd opt in for drinking at least 3 to 4, or even to the extreme 5 liters a day, which most people won't say, but that's where I find I get the best results, especially if you're doing a lot of cardio.
You also need the 3 electrolytes: sodium, magnesium, and potassium. If you want to completely get rid of any bloating at all, up the potassium compared to your sodium and magnesium intake, and just watch your face and your physique just get real tight.
Yeah, there's a reason the lean is law thing is so popular right now. It's just because it's addicting, like looking that good. Especially once you realize how good you can look, getting rid of all the water retention and all the inflammation.
Also, ditch alcohol. I mean, I'm not even going to explain this. I'm just going to put photos up of what I looked like when I was addicted to alcohol. It's ridiculous how much this nukes your attractiveness in general.
It's literally what you wipe your counters with. Do not drink it.
A lot of this shit you'll learn in the free email list, by the way. It's just 30 days, 30 aesthetic physique hacks. You can go in the description, you just put your email in there, and then over the next 30 days, we'll just send you 30 emails. There's no cash.
Pillar 2 is focus on the aesthetic muscles. The pretty boy physique isn't about being massive. In fact, you're probably bigger than these guys in these movies and TV shows that your girlfriend is watching. The goal is broad shoulders, a tight waist, a full chest, and defined abs. These types of physiques are the ones that women go feral over, and it's literally just because of the aesthetics, nothing else. For the first 2 years of training, we would just follow this NPC plan that every single bodybuilder would use, but it usually just end up in us being injured and then just not happy with our physiques because we were just looking like shit, to be honest. We're just doing heaps of deadlifts, heaps of heavy compound movements that weren't really doing a lot for our physique in terms of aesthetics. And it wasn't until we switched our plan to an aesthetic focused workout plan that we started getting results. In fact, just screenshot this plan right here if you just want to copy what we do, and it changed the game for us.
Pillar number 3, just get lean as fuck. The biggest way to stand out these days is just be lean. And that's pretty much it. I mean, if you actually look around the gym the next time you go, you'll notice a lot of guys might be a little bit bigger than you, but I bet none of them are actually really lean. I'm talking about 10% or below. You just don't see it. And it's literally that 10% and below mark which is the pretty boy physique, because you look lean in any situation, not just in intense downlighting on Instagram.
And in terms of actually getting there, it's actually really simple, yet a lot of people just fail at this very thing. It really just comes down to a calorie deficit and mainly just tracking macros. If you're not tracking, you're honestly slacking and you're just not going to hit your goal. You guys know how to get lean. We're not going to go through it again.
Calorie deficit.
Calorie fucking deficit. Pillar number 4. Looksmaxxing. What the fuck? Okay, what if it actually wasn't your physique the whole time? Brutal pill to swallow, guys. The biggest mistake guys make is thinking that the gym will save you from being ugly. Because I can tell you one thing, your physique alone will never be enough. You could have the most aesthetic, shredded body on the planet, but if your physique is mid or below average, it's just not gonna cut it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say now, this is the difference between when you hear chicks say, oh, ew, I don't like muscly guys, and I love muscly guys. It's not the muscles.
Yeah.
It's the whole picture of the man.
This is literally what every fitness influencer or creator will not tell you. They're selling you a dream that doesn't exist. And that's why we're the realest fucking fitness influencers on YouTube. So yes, the pretty boy physique is literally a fucking cheat code, but if you're not Looksmaxxing alongside it, you're just wasting your potential.
Yeah. And it is pretty funny because some of the things to get the pretty boy physique honestly apply to your face too. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just health markers.
Once again, guys, if you want all the autistic hacks that took us years to learn that turned us from a 1 out of 10 physique to a AAA physique, attractive, aesthetic, and athletic, you can literally just get it in the description for free. Once again, there is no catch. We literally just drop value bomb after value bomb. Wish you guys the best. See you boys in the next video.